Let's play video games!
Hello, and welcome to Hard On Gaming, where the games are hard and so am I. I'm your host, BigStiffy, and this is Hard On Gaming. Actually, this is Dwarfcraft, my modded Minecraft Let's Play. Now, I was going to attempt to record my game with shaders on, because I tried out shaders for the first time, and I thought, that looks really good. And I spent quite a long time working on getting a lot of compatibility set up between the mods I have installed and the shader mod, so that the leaves and foliage from everything else would have a wavy effect to it. Unfortunately, I can't actually record with the shaders installed, because fuck if I know. Something just doesn't work between the shaders and my recording software, so that's something I simply can't do, which I'm really kind of peeved about. Let's see. Gotta get some food. So yeah, unfortunately, no shaders for my recording, because I don't fucking know. Ooh. Jesus Christ, no. Oh fuck, god damn it. Well, so much for that. And I've got just a stone sword. Oh, fuck off. Oh, damn it. This fucking holstress. Hey, fuck you. This must be really entertaining. Am I doing any damage whatsoever? Come on. Get close, damn it. Jesus Christ. The shit I gotta put up with. Alright, where'd she go? There we go. Oh, and she has somehow gotten into my house. Well, shit. Aha! Gotcha, bitch. Alright, great, now my inventory is full of shit. Alright. Oh yeah, there was one thing I wanted to talk about. Apparently, one of my neighbors has been playing really fucking loud music at like 12 midnight. He'll just sit out in his car with the doors open, car running, and the stereo is blasting rap music. Now, I live in somewhat of a quiet town. So for somebody to be blasting fucking rap music out in the countryside at 12 at night is just so fucking stupid. You know, you hate to say fucking anything to anybody when you live in a small town, because you don't want to seem like a fucking asshole. And then, of course, there's always the off chance that if you do say anything at all, they're probably going to get pissed off and make themselves more of a nuisance than what they already are. So you really can't win either way, unfortunately. So I don't know what to do about my fucking neighbor. But Jesus Christ, how much of an asshole do you have to be to play fucking loud music like that? What I can barely call music at such an hour of the night. It fucking blows my mind. And really, the guy is kind of an asshole. In fact, he's a lot of an asshole. Because anytime I fucking hear the guy outside, he is constantly fucking screaming his head off. And he is shouting every profanity under the sun. Like, the shit I hear come out of his mouth, it would be enough to make a fucking sailor blush. Jesus Christ. That guy is a real prick. But what can you do? When you live in a small town, you try not to make waves. So, as I was saying before, I tried to get shaders working on Minecraft, and I did for the most part. I managed to get different types of liquids to be shiny and reflective like water. I managed to get foliage to flow and sway as if there was wind. And it was all pretty cool. I really enjoyed it while it worked. But then as soon as I go to try and record, now even before I started recording, my frame rate had become absolutely atrocious. It had gone down to maybe 10 FPS. And of course, performance for Minecraft had really never been better, but even with most of the strain taken off the processor, now that the GPU was handling shaders and rendering and everything, it didn't make a difference when I tried to record. I guess because of the fact that the recording software tries to grab the GL frames, as they're called, but I don't really think there's a way that I can get around that issue, which really is a shame because it looked really nice. Maybe sometime in the future I will be able to remedy that issue, but probably not for a while. In fact, maybe not unless I can manage to get a new graphics card, which I don't see happening anytime in the foreseeable future, unfortunately. Now let's see. I got cactus. I got tons of cactus. What was I going to do? I got my altar. What was I going to get into a tree? Ah, damn. I can't even remember what I was going to do. Alright, so let's see. I did say one of the things I have to do is I have to bottle green gas for making an airship. Because I need the bottles of lighter than air gas in order to make balloons. Oh, one thing I realized I forgot with my big boat is I forgot to make a mast and a sail. I can't believe I managed to forget something like that. How can a boat not have a mast and a sail? That is an atrocity. So let's see. What should I use to make a mast and a sail? I need wool, certainly. Oh shit, that brings me to another important thing. I should get some sheep. Sheep would be very important for getting lots of wool. Oh, I remember what I was gonna. Never mind. I remember what I was gonna do this episode. I was gonna make a meat locker. That's right. Okay, so let's do that. I got lots of stone. Do I have any more stone? Let's see. I got clay, marble. I got gray whack. Whatever in the hell that is. And I thought I just saw like a particle effect. Alright, so I got 32 stone brick. Let's dig this hole. Let's see, what was my sound turned up to? Let's turn the sound down. So I was actually really impressed with how well shaders looked. I never bothered with shaders because I never really saw a point to them, but after trying them out, I definitely want to continue using them. Although, in testing the compatibility with other stuff, I managed to find out that it's not so compatible with the Twilight Forest or the Nether. I mean, it works in the Nether, but it's like impossible to see anything happening. It is actually impossible. Like once you get into the Nether, you can't see anything. It's pitch black aside from the beacons of light that are the lava streams coming down from the terrain, which looked pretty cool, but other than that, I mean, it's like walking around in a fucking dark closet. You can't see anything, you can't see where you're walking, you can't see fucking terrain or anything. So that was kind of a disappointment. Even with max brightness, it was pitch black. And I tried it in the Twilight Forest, which it worked kind of. It kind of worked. The main problem with the Twilight Forest was because the time of day never really changes. For some reason, that caused the sun to like always be in front of the player's vision. So anywhere the player looked that was not obscured by terrain or other objects, they would see this. They would see the sun bright as day. So looking straight up, you would just see the sun at noon. And if you looked out onto the horizon with nothing in the way, the sun would be there too. It just followed. It followed your line of sight everywhere, which was really annoying. But between the texture pack and the shaders, oh, it looked absolutely stunning. I did not think it capable for Minecraft to look that good. Which actually reminds me, since we just had the Steam summer sales, I saw one game that had been on sale. It was called Creativerse. And this game was basically Minecraft because it was a survival game. It was voxel based. It had blocky terrain. Even shit like water and lava was blocky. But it had a really good rendering engine. So you had dynamic lighting. It looked, the visuals were pretty good. I'll give it that much. But for pretty much everything else, it was kind of a letdown. Let's see, can I make soapstone brick? I can make soapstone brick. So let me do that. And actually, I should start making a modular furnace. I forgot. Let's see. If I want to make that... Oh, shit. I need gold for that. Damn. And I need pistons. Sticky pistons. And I need my slag furnace. Alright, I guess I won't do that right now. So yeah, Creativerse had pretty stunning visuals from the video that it showed, but I'm simply not sold on it. Not in the least. Mainly because of the fact that it is early access. They actually do plan on going. They plan on adopting the free-to-play thing after early access. So if you purchase early access, that is strictly just to get to try it before it is officially released. I myself am not going to do that because no more early access. God damn it. Sick of early access. Yeah, the lighting and everything, it looked really nice. I mean, I guess I could say that it just looked like Minecraft shaders. Minecraft with the shader mod, because that's essentially what it is. Although it does look like they had a lot more content to it. They had stuff like a large variety of monsters. There were like underground worms. There were rock golems from what I saw. At least that's what I think they were. So they got a lot more like wildlife and such. A lot more mobs. And is it getting dark already? I think it is. And I guess they had like some kind of world building. Like you could find ruins with magical properties and such, which seemed kind of cool. But even despite the fact that they do have content in it, as far as making it like a game, I can't be fucked with early access anymore. Simply can't deal with it. So if you want to check it out, it's called Creativerse. Watch the trailer. I wouldn't recommend buying into the early access right away because, I mean, early access games have kind of a poor track record at this rate. So, I mean, buy at your own risk. Okay. Soapstone brick. And I guess I'll make the floor of this soapstone. Actually, how deep do I want to make this? Not entirely sure. I Guess I'll make it just one deeper. I don't think it'll need to be any more than that. Shit. And as for the Steam Summer Sales, I managed to spend a good sum of money on sales towards the end. I think I spent just a little under $50. Actually, altogether, I think it was a little bit over $50, but I had money in my Steam wallet, which went into my purchases, so yeah. Altogether, I spent a little bit over $50. And of course, I had to find ore in the floor. And of course, I'll dig up the gravel too, because I probably need it. One thing I actually got was a bunch of really old. What the hell type of game is it? It's like point and click adventure with a comedy and FMV to it. I forget what the genre is called, but I got a bunch of games of that genre. So that's something I'll end up playing. Actually, I don't. Should I do full playthroughs? Is that a thing I should do? I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I could, but in the process, I do end up spoiling the game for anybody who would be looking to check it out. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me do full playthroughs of the Tex Murphy games, because I could do a little bit of it, just like demos of it, or I could do just like a full playthrough, whichever. It's really inconsequential to me, but I'd hate to ruin it for anybody. Well, I mean, I could do it anyway, and just, you know, anybody who doesn't want it ruined for them can just, you know, not watch. Which that would be your prerogative. Do I actually? No, I don't. I was gonna say, do I want to make that wall a little bit more recessed, or no? Got more stone, make more brick. There we go. Also, if anybody would actually be interested in the modified shaders, let me know, and I will post a link to my modifications. And I think I'll just pause the video while I get materials for finishing up this building, and I'll come back then. Okay, well, I've almost gotten this whole thing finished. The only thing is, I want to, how should I say it? I want to get, like, glass to make this, like, windows. Give it a little bit of ambient lighting. Because one thing I gotta watch out for is can't have the ice melting if I'm trying to preserve food. So it then would make sense to have a little bit darker lighting in here. So I'm gonna have to go dig up more sand. I'm just thinking if I want to be able to make any changes to it later, I would have to use like thickened glass, because that's the only thing that can survive being broken again. The only problem is that's like twice as expensive as normal glass. Which I guess glass really isn't that expensive anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And I think I'll put this stuff away until I can go get some. I'll carry a bucket on me just in case. As for this thing, I don't really need that. Let's take some food just in case. Don't need that stuff. Leave that, leave that. Alright. Let's see, what time of day is it? Ah, it's about new time. So let's see, where can I go get sand? I mean, I could get sand from this pond here. But do I want to take it from my pond, or do I want to go dig it up somewhere else? I guess it doesn't really matter. Whoa, 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 lag! Oh, Jesus. Alright, here we go. I'll just dig it up right here. So I'm just about done building that room. And I decided rather than having just like stairs leading down into the wall, why not just have like a spiral staircase in the middle? That's a little bit nicer looking, I think. Could probably look a little bit better, but whatever. Really glad I made the shovel too. Jesus. If I had to dig up all this sand with any other shovel, that'd be ridiculous. Alright, so I think that's enough sand. And I think I'm probably going to have to cut the video here, because I've been recording for about 27 minutes, and plus doing a little bit of a time lapse. I probably went over my recorded time. So, I'm going to cut the video here. Take care, Internet. Join me next time for some more Minecraft, or check out some of the other content on my channel, if you feel so inclined. And until next time, I will see you in space.